Hello, how to solve t raised to power t raised to power 3 is equal to 36, and here how to solve for the value of t. Now how do we go about it? It's very simple. So solution, the question is t raised to power t raised to power 3 is equal to 36. Now looking at this question, the first thing I want you to pay attention to is this power 3 right here. And what we are going to do is to multiply the both side of the equation with power 3. So it will be in this form. In brackets, we have t raised to power t raised to power 3, then all multiplied by power 3 is equal to 36 all raised to power 3. In order for us to solve this further, we are then going to apply a rule, and the rule is this, that if we have a raised to power x raised to power y, this is equal to a raised to power x times y. And also, this can also be equal to x times y can be written as a raised to power y times x. You will still get the same answer. And with this, if we were to reverse this back to this will become, in brackets, a raised to power y all raised to power x. So in other words, write a raised to power x all power of y is equal to a raised to power y all power of x. So we are going to apply this principle right to this. And how do we go about it? First, I want you all to pay attention to 3 raised to power 3 right here. So let's call this x. And then we pay attention to power 3, which is outside the bracket. Let's call this y. Now looking at it, this one, which is power x, right, and power y, which is outside, is in this form. But we are going to transition this to resemble this form, such that power y comes inside and then power x goes outside. So this will then become, in brackets, we have t, power y will come inside, and power y is 3, so 3 will come inside, so power of 3, then all power of x will go outside. So an x is t raised to power 3, so t raised to power 3. Now we have transitioned this to resemble this format. Good. So we then have it as is equal to 36 all raised to power 3. Now at this junction, for us to continue to solve this further, the next thing we are going to do is to look at your left hand side of the equation. Now looking at the left hand side of the equation, this is the base. The base is t raised to power 3, and this right here is the power. The power is t raised to power 3. Now, if you observe closely, the base and the power, right, they are equal to each other. We have t power of 3 as the base, and we have t power of 3 as the power. Now, but on the right hand side, right, the base right here, which is 36, and the power right here, which is 3, right, you will notice that the base and the power, they are not equal to each other. And the goal is for us to make the base to be equal to the power. So we are going to manipulate this such that the base will be equal to the power. And how do we go about it? It's very simple. So follow me. We have, from your left hand side, we have t raised to power 3, all raised to power t raised to power 3 is equal to, now 36 can be written as 6 times 6, and 6 times 6 is equal to 6 squared, right? So in place of 36, we'll bring in 6 squared. So that becomes 6 squared, right? Then all power of 3. And from here, we are then going to apply a rule. And the rule is this, that if you have, in brackets, a raised to power b, all power of c, this equals a raised to power b times c. So applying this rule right here, this then becomes, we have t raised to power 3, all power of t raised to power 3, and this is equal to, we have 6. Now power 2 multiply power 3, so 2 times 3, following this rule. Good. So from here, we have it as, in brackets, t raised to power 3, all raised to power t raised to power 3 is equal to 6, all raised to power 2 times 3 is 6. And with this, if you look closely, on the left hand side, we have the base right here, and we have the power. And you will notice that the base and the power are equal to each other. And also, on our right hand side, 6 here is the base and 6 here is the power, right? Now, as you can see, the base is equal to the power, right? Good. So that was our initial plan, to make the base to be equal to the power. Since that is done, the next thing we're going to do is to apply this principle that since we have a raised to power b is equal to a raised to power c, since the bases are equal, we can simply compare the exponents such that b is equal to c. So in this case, we are simply going to compare the powers such that t raised to power 3 is equal to 6. So with this, to then solve for the value of t, we are going to multiply both sides with power 1 over 3 to eliminate 3 from here. So t raised to power 3 multiplied by power 1 over 3 is equal to 6 raised to power 1 over 3. And with this, from here, we have it as t raised to power 3 will multiply 1 over 3. So 3 times 1 over 3 is equal to 6 raised to power 1 over 3. And with this, we have it as t raised to power 3 will divide 3, we have 1. So 1 is equal to 6 raised to power 1 over 3. And from here, t power of 1 is equal to t, and t is equal to 6 raised to power 1 over 3. So with this, we've gotten the value of t to be equal to 6 power of 1 over 3. But we can still simplify the value of t further, such that following this rule, that if you have a raised to power 1 over n, this is equal to the nth root of a. So applying this principle right here, the value of t is then equal to the cube root of 6 raised to power 1. And 6 raised to power 1 is same thing as 6. Okay, good. Now we've gotten the value of t, but then let's confirm if the value of t that we've gotten is the correct value that will satisfy the given equation. So let us check and confirm that. Now from here, let's check it out. So the equation is t raised to power 3 is equal to 36. And we got the value of t to be equal to 6 raised to power 1 over 3, or the value of t is equal to the cube root of 6. So inputting the value of t into this, let's check whether we will get 36 as the answer. Okay, so from here, t is 6 raised to power 1 over 3. So 6 raised to power 1 over 3. Then all power of t is 6 raised to power 1 over 3. Then all power of 3. So with this equal 36 question mark. And with this, the next thing for us to do is to first of all simplify this power right here. So we have in brackets 6 raised to power 1 over 3 raised to power 3. And following the principle that if you have a raised to power b or power of c, this equals a raised to power b times c. So applying this principle right here, so that means that we have the value to be equal to 6 raised to power 3 here will multiply 1 over 3. Now 3, we cancel out 3. What we have is 6 raised to power 1. And 6 power of 1 is equal to 6. So from here, the value of 6 raised to power 1 over 3 raised to power 3 is equal to 6. So we have it as, from here, in brackets, this 6 power of 1 over 3, then all raised to power 6 is equal to 36. Okay, so with this equal question mark. Now from here, still applying this same rule, this same principle, right, to this, power 6 will multiply 1 over 3. So that will become, in brackets, 6 raised to power 1 times 6 is 6 over 3. Okay, so with this equal 36 question mark. And from here, solving this further, we have it that 3 we divide 6, we have 2. So we have 6 raised to power 2 with this equal 36 question mark. Now 6 squared is equal to 36, and this is equal to 36. So that means that the value of t that we got as 6 power of 1 over 3 is the correct value, and this satisfies the given equation. So with this, don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.